Hello, everybody. It's Niall here. Getting ready for another game. It's Saturday. It is the 17th of April, 2021. Today in Cincinnati, which the weather might be kind of yucky, which I'm kind of used to. It rains a lot when I go to Cincinnati on Saturdays. But today's matchup is between the Cleveland Indians and the Cincinnati Reds. It is the second game of the interstate rivalry, the battle for the Ohio Cup, which, well, the Reds haven't won the Ohio Cup since I think the early 2010s. It's either Cleveland's won it or it's been a tie. If it's a tie, it goes back to Cleveland because they always win it. Today's pitching matchup is Triston McKenzie going for the Indians. McKenzie's like a 6'5", 160-pound. I remember he throws hard. I've messed with him out of the park, but I haven't. Other than that, I don't really know much about the guy, but I know he's really young. And going for the Reds, making his first appearance of the season, is Sonny Gray, one of the best pitchers in the game, in my opinion. Always has been. Of course, he had some bad times with the Yankees, but also it's the Yankees. They were trying to change what he was doing. The Indians been playing well this season. The Reds have been great when they're at home, which of course they're at home. The Reds are averaging like 10 runs a game when they're playing at Great American Ballpark, which is fantastic. We just need to take that show onto the road sometime and be able to hit out, when we go on our road trips. I'm trying to, let's see, McKenzie's a right-hander, which means it's probably going to be the usual lineup today. So today's game was very interesting. Most of the game was honestly very, very boring. A lot of highlights. Well, a couple highlights. Both teams honestly played well. Both teams had some hits. I literally just got in from, I literally just got back home. I wanted to record this tonight and try to get it up tonight before I go to bed, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. The Reds won. They won 3-2. They won in 10 innings, which was awesome. The Indians played really well. The Indians hit really well. Both teams pitched. I don't want to say well. Well, they pitched well, but they didn't. It was weird. The Indians had a lot of walks. Triston McKenzie walked, I think, like 4 Reds, but he also struck out like 7 in 5 innings. Sonny Gray only lasted 4.1 innings. I'm assuming they had him on a pitch limit, because right before he got to 70, David Bell yanked him. But the Reds' bullpen didn't allow a run. Both of the runs that the Indians got were both charged to Sonny Gray. The Reds got 1 run off Triston McKenzie. They got another run after 2 outs in the 9th when Jesse drove in Nick Senzel from second. Tie it. After Senzel came in as a pinch runner for Max Schrock. And then the Reds scored their 3rd and game-winning run on a walk-off. I think they technically called it a single in the box score, but the ball bounced over the wall, so technically it's a ground rule double. So a walk-off ground rule double by Tyler Stevenson. Now, in all honesty, the Reds probably should have taken the lead earlier in the game. But, well, first, Joey Votto got thrown out at home on a ball he should not have tried to run on. Which, this is, I don't know how many times I've seen Joey get thrown out at home. It is very frustrating. And I just don't understand why. Joey Votto is such an aggressive base runner for not having the speed to be an aggressive base runner. There's no point in being aggressive. You're going to get thrown out every single time, Joey. And then another base running error. Well, actually, I don't even call this an error. In all honesty, I think the umpire screwed up on this one. So there was I think it was a pass ball, wild pitch. Yeah. That Jesse Winker, who was on second, was trying to advance to third. He avoided the tag of Jose Ramirez, but the umpires in the ballpark called him safe. The Indians challenged it, and in New York they ruled him out. I hate the replay system. I've always hated the replay system, the challenge system in baseball. It just needs to go away. Just let what happens at the ballpark be affected by what happens at the ballpark. We need to keep the other eyes and ears from New York out of it. Because a lot of times, there's no evidence that really shows either way. Or there'll be a ton of evidence that shows it a certain way. But New York just seems to just make up the rules as they go. So, honestly, replay just needs to go. Another thing I want to talk about that I think needs to go, even though it benefited us today, is that the extra inning run rule. I hate it. It just, yeah, we won on it. A lot of Indians fans I saw some Indians fans on Twitter, they're like, you only won because of an error. Well, that's part of the game. Your first baseman should have made an error then, if you're going to complain about it. Suck it up. We've lost games on errors too. Suck it up. It's part of the game. But the extra inning runner, I do not like. I am not a fan of that one bit. It just doesn't feel like it's earned. It kind of takes away kind of the gusto of it all. Now, the big turning point, anyway, in the game for the Reds was a triple play, which I've been almost 200 games in my life. And I have never seen a triple play until today. So, it was top of the 8th inning, Amir Garrett was on the mound. Amir had given up, two hits. No, a hit and a walk? Yeah, I don't remember. But there were 2 runners on base. On first base was Josh Naylor. It wasn't Naylor. It was Franmil Reyes, the right fielder for the Indians. So the batter, which I think was Eddie Rosario, was on third base. Maybe Andres Jimenez. I don't remember who the batter was. I don't have my scorebook. My scorebook's in the car. It's wet. I need to let it dry. It was raining almost all game long. So the ball that was practically, it was scalded right to Joey. Joey literally caught it, tagged the runner. When the time that was happening, the runner from third advanced home and was safe at home. You're like, oh, wait, that's just double play. That's not a triple play. What are you talking about? No. The runner on third base did not tag up. So, if you don't know baseball, a tag up is if the ball is caught, you have to go back to the base you were on, touch it after the ball's been caught, and then you can advance. That's a tag up. He did not tag up. So Joey, after getting the unassisted double play, tossed it over to third base. Third baseman caught it. Triple play. Which that was a huge turning point in the game. Some other good bits, and I'll say good bits and sour bits for the Reds. One, Tucker Barnhart continues to hit. Tucker hit a home run in, I think, the second or third inning, which is great. He can hit. It's fantastic. Sour notes. Nick Castellanos, other than the ninth inning, kind of struggled today, but that's okay. It's part of the baseball. He's been really hot. Excuse me. Jonathan India struck out like 3 times, and Tyler Naquin, I think, also struck out 3 times. And so did Eugenio Suarez. Suarez and India both need a day off. They need to get out of there. They need to get out of the lineup to get out of their own heads. India is not performing like he was, he's a rookie. Okay, he's a rookie. It's understandable. And Suarez, which the jersey I'm wearing is actually a All-Star jersey from when the All-Star game was in Washington D.C. It's Eugenio Suarez. But when Suarez is good, which I also have this Funko Pop that I have right here, just barely in the clip, is Suarez. When he's hot, he is one of the most dangerous players in baseball. When he's cold, yeah, no, not good. When he is cold, he swings at everything and misses everything. Pitch down the middle, miss. Pitch up, miss. Pitch down at the knees, miss. He swings at everything if he's cold. And I think, on the road trip, he heated up and he's cold again, it looks like. Which is very unfortunate. But, yeah, overall, it was a good play ball game for both teams. Both teams left a million men on base, though. If this was MLB The Show, everyone's clutch stat in today's game would be like a 2. No one was clutch. But, a win's a win. So I'm sure that the Reds will take it, move on to tomorrow, where they're finishing their series against the Indians. The next game I will be at will be May the 1st versus the Chicago Cubs. I am honestly not looking forward to that game. I hate when we watch the Cubs. I hate the Cubs fans. The Cubs fans are amongst the worst fans in baseball. Well, okay. The bandwagon Cubs fans that showed up after 2016 are amongst the worst in baseball. The older Cubs fans are annoying too, but they're better because they're a little more chill. But the bandwagoners are terrible. And then after that, so that week there'll probably be 2 different vlogs. But yeah, that's the next game is in like 2 weeks. I have 3 games that week. I have 1 against the Cubs and 2 against the Chicago White Sox, which I haven't seen the White Sox in a couple years, so it'll be nice to see. I think the last time I saw the White Sox, I think we lost. I don't exactly remember. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And remember, stay positive and all the good things will happen for you.